So today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Machi Koro expansions. Now this has both the Harbor and Millionaire's Row in one box. Now as we go through this, if you want to pick up a copy of the Machi Koro expansions, I will have a link for you in the show notes down below. You can check that out. Now like I mentioned, this is an expansion of course, so let's go ahead and take a look at all of the sides here. You can see here this is anywhere from 2 to 5 players, 30 minutes, and ages 10 and up. So here on the sides, you can see we have different artwork on the corners here for us, which I actually love because when I rearrange my shelves, I actually like when I can, choose different sides and have it look a little bit different here for us. And then of course here on the back, it's going to show you everything that you're going to get in the game, which we're going to look at. You can see all the component pieces over here. Now I actually do have the base version of Machi Koro, which I just wanted to show to have like a comparison of size. And these are the exact same size. If anything, I'm pretty sure these are the same dimensions here for us. So you can see here, they look, perfect on the board together if you have them somewhere. But what's really cool is I know the base version of the game, which I'll quickly show you here, has a lot of space. And there's going to be a good chance we could probably put everything together inside of this box as well. So we'll take a look at that, but that'll probably be in an extended cut, as today we are just looking at all the pieces here. Now, because this is wrapped up, we're going to go ahead and have our X-Acto knife roll right in here for us. So we can go ahead and slice this open. So we're going to go ahead and do that nice cut there and take the wrapping off of here for us. Nothing like a new game smell, right? So let's go ahead and take this top off and put that over to the side. Can I get it still in there? I get right there. So we have some info pieces here for us if you want to keep them. And then we have the rule book itself, which is just shy of being the length of the actual box here. And then you can see, of course, all of the rules of the game and both expansions, as well as doing a 5th player now with this expansion. All right, so this is the inside of the box here. You can actually see mine has a little bit of an indent there that we could just push right back out. And this is pretty much the similar setup that we have with the base version that I showed you earlier, except it doesn't have that little plastic piece on the top. No worries, because it looks like we're most likely going to convert it into the other expansion or the base version of the game. So let's take a look at the cards really quick. I'll be wrapping these out, but you could see quite a few cards in here. Obviously, there's a bunch of new cards in here for us. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up here as a nice little pull tab. And these cards right away definitely have a very similar feel and look to them as the base version of Machi Koro. So you can see right over here, we got the blue for anyone's turn. We got the purple for on your turn. We got the green for being on your turn. And we got the red for being on other players' turns. So we got some really cool new areas to go to. We got like the sushi bar. We got obviously more stadiums there. And then we also have some new amenities that we get to turn over. So that's always a really nice thing. And then we have some additional pieces as well too. So we can add that 5th player. We got a city hall here for us. And then we got that harbor. There's the airport, which is nice. And then we got the extra starter cards right over here for that 5th player that doesn't have any cost to them because they get them automatically at the start of the game. And then of course the back of the cards here match the back of the base version of Machi Koro. Now that was the first set right there. Let's go ahead and open up this second packet here and another bunch of new cards. So we got things like Cornfield, we got Vineyards, we got the General Store, Demolition Company. We got quite a few. We got Loan Officer or Loan Office, a winery, moving companies, and a whole bunch of new ones as well too here for us. So lots of new cards here that you're going to be able to add, as well as making sure if you wanted to, you can actually have both the Harbor and Millionaire's Row both added to the base version of the game. Or if you want to do one or the other at a time, you definitely can. And then we got additional pieces here in the game that are not part of the original. So right over here, first and foremost, is going to be the $20 token. Now, this is a different feel than the regular money that we got in the base version of the game. So this is going to be, I would say, a little bit out of place as far as the feel of it, just because of how the 1, 5, and 10s feel. So a little bit different, but nonetheless, still nice that we have higher dollar amounts because of how the expansions end up working out. And then we got these little construction tokens here, just making sure that it focuses here for us. Has a little construction piece on there. And this actually feels very similar to the $20 coin. But again, these definitely do not have the same feel as the money does in the base version of the game. Now, putting everything back in the box obviously is going to be fairly simple, whether you're keeping them separate from the base or combining it all together, as the cards go in these areas, and then these pieces can probably go into the open slot from the base version, or if you want to add them just back in here for the regular expansion box. Now, just as a heads up as well, the Harbor and Millionaire's Row expansions are actually 2 separate expansions combined into one box here for you. So you're actually getting quite a bit of additional gameplay in one package. Now, if you'd like to pick up your copy of the Machi Koro expansions, I will have a link for you in the show notes down below to go ahead and jump to and make your purchase. And if you want to improve the quality of your gameplay experiences, we actually have a review talking about our board game mat that we have here on screen. Go ahead and check that video out right now to keep on watching.